My Wambugu apples at 1 year, 1 month. It's a bright sunny day. Thank God back in Africa it's still summer. Actually it's start of summer. I'm in winter mode here. I think we always take for granted how much sun we have and how we can harness that power of the sun to grow food all year round. Just look at that. A cluster of Wambugu apple flowers. So beautiful. I mean, like, this is what we always aim for. Damn. Look at that. This tree has 2 clusters so far. Here's the other one on the right side, yet to open. But man, it's been a journey. I know we still don't have fruits, but this is just the beginning. And it's so beautiful to see how well the trees are doing. These trees are in Nakuru, Kenya. We receive average temperatures between 15 to 30 degrees on the extreme. And these Wambugu apple trees seem to be doing well so far. As you can see for yourself, the leaves are bright green. Love how the sun shines on them, and then they look darker on the surface. I mean, this is so beautiful. This is tree number 1. If you've been following my Wambugu apple journey, you know how this tree was. It initially had flowers, but they all aborted. I'm suspecting I only have 6 Wambugu apples, and not all flowered at the same time, so I'm assuming it's lack of pollination. But I mean, this is the second round of flowers on this tree. Look at that, shining against the sun. I mean, it's beautiful. I lack words to express how excited I am. But yeah, this is tree number 1 for you. Lots of growth. It's become tall. I tipped at the top so that it stopped growing taller. But yeah, so beautiful. On to tree number 2. This one is interesting. You can see how the stem on the right side has started producing leaves. It was this bare. You see how this left stem was? It was so bare, and I thought it wouldn't recover. But like I said in the last video, these trees have their way of recovering and just, I don't know, doing amazing things on their own. But this tree, I feel like it still has an issue. I'm not satisfied with how it looks like. Yes, I can see some growth, like these two stems. I mean, like, this used to be a single stemmed plant, and I pruned it back. If you've watched my month 7 video, I pruned back this tree by half. And yes, I have 2 branches formed. Actually it's 3, as you can see there. But I'm not comfortable. I want to prune it at that particular point yet again, because I don't want a tall tree with less branches. I would rather have a short tree with more branches. So I know this is one of the hardest part about pruning. You know, someone would ask me, why would you take all of that growth out? But then if I decide to leave that top part, I don't think I'll achieve the kind of structure I need for this plant. So I'll prune it back again to the same level with the bottom branch. But the tree is doing well. Bright green leaves, as you can see for yourself. I want to prune it back to that point. You see where the left branch, yeah, just at that point. It's a lot of growth, but I feel like it's necessary. So that's it. Do you remember this tree? Tree number 3. On the last video, it looked kind of ugly, if you can remember. And I told you guys that these trees have their way of recovering. And you can see, oh man, this is amazing. This is amazing. And to top it up, it has the right structure, you know, that I would love my tree to have. Like it hasn't started producing branches from the bottom, but at that point, I think it's about 60 centimeters from the ground, it now starts branching out. And you can see, I'm not sure how many branches those are, but man, that is beautiful. That is how I would love all my Wambugu apple trees to look like. You know, you can see from the bottom, that's where it starts branching out. And all those branches, I let them grow to a certain point, then I tip them again, then they form this canopy like structure, and that's what I always aim for. But man, this is beautiful. I love how these trees just do magic on themselves. So on to tree number 4. Oh, remember this tree? It was the first to flower. And they all aborted, but you see how beautiful that structure is. That's exactly how I want it to be. You see where it started branching out. It's about 60 centimeters from the ground, and then it forms this umbrella like structure from the top. Forgive me if that's not the right term, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is the one that flowered on month 8, 9, but it aborted, probably due to lack of pollination. But you can see for yourself, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful structure. The sun is shining inside the tree canopy, and that's why pruning is so essential. And not just pruning anyhowly, you should aim to prune and create that hollow part in the middle so that the sun can reach even the inner leaves. Yeah, so yeah, that's tree number 3, no, number 4 for you. Bright green leaves, and I mean, not much to say. You can just see for yourself. Some holes on the leaves. We are entering summer in. Oh yeah. So you can see I tipped at the top, and you can see 2 branches forming. Okay, 2 leaves which at different points that will eventually become branches. You can see I tipped at the top, and 2 more branches are formed, and that's what I always aim for. Now you can envision the structure that I want to create from this particular tree. Yeah, it already had 3 branches branched out, and now I want to create more branches at the top. You know, that's what you should always aim for when tipping or when pruning your Wambugu apple trees. I love this structure. I love the structure before this one, the tree structure that I've shown you before this one. This is good. This is beautiful. I probably should have tipped a little bit lower, but I'm contented. I'm contented with what I'm seeing right now. Beautiful. beautiful. Now on top of there, we should have 2 more branches in the next few months. More branches, more flowers. We finally have a fruit, guys. We finally have a fruit. One fruit though, but we finally have our Wambugu apple fruit. Not this one. From all the flowers you saw in the last video, this is the only fruit that was pollinated. Man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, I don't even have an idea on how it tastes like, but I consider this a win for us, you know. Man, it's been a whole 1 year waiting for flowers, waiting to see whether these things even work. The Wambugu apple trees. And yeah, I may not like the structure of this apple tree because it's just single stemmed. And as I said previously, we need more branches. So what I'll do, I will wait for the fruit to ripen, then I prune it back somewhere at the top of that fruit. I'll prune it back so that it can generate more branches, because single stem, less fruits. So you see, just right at the top of that fruit, that's where I'll tip it, where there is that damaged leaf, yeah, that brown like leaf. I'll prune it back to that point. It might be painful, but yeah, it is necessary if you really want to get more branches and achieve a good structure for your plant. But we have a fruit farm, we have a fruit. And like, I'm just excited about what's possible in the future, you know. Like, this tree is supposed to be with us for about 80 years, and that's why I'm doing all this heavy pruning in the beginning stages, because I have this vision of the tree in like 5-10 years, and it has to start today. So it's just beautiful. It's been a beautiful journey. You can see these last two Wambugu apple trees haven't been responding well. I don't know why, but weirdly, it's the one that decided to bear or to carry the fruit rather. So on to our last tree. This one I pruned it back. If you've watched all my Wambugu apple tree videos, it used to have a single stem. I pruned it back. I was hoping for more branches, but I only got 2, and I'm not satisfied with 2. It's just growing long. No flowers on this one, but you can see how long the 2 branches are. I will prune it back half of that bit that you see, so that I can try and force the tree to produce more branches, you know. But the last two have been slow to grow as much as the previous one is the one that decided to carry fruits. But like, they've been doing okay. Besides the structure issue, they look okay. They're slightly thinner than the rest, but they're still alive. They're still growing, and I hope that with my minor tweaks we can achieve something beautiful like tree number 3 and 4. That's the goal. So that's the update farm for our Wambugu apple trees. They're ours, me and you, they're all ours. So yeah, so I took this video earlier today to just demonstrate to you the kind of structure that I would want my Wambugu apple trees to look like in the next few years. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm trying to achieve, guys, and that's why I'm trying to tip them and prune them while they're so little. You see how they've branched out at the bottom here, exactly that. So thank you, farm, for everything. Thank you for supporting this channel, and see you on the next one. Cheers.